Aries, welcome to your reading. This is for April 2nd through the 8th, 2023. We're going to do this in the style of past, present, future with clarifiers. Hope you guys are doing well. Thank you so much for being here. Spirit, angels, guides, ancestors of love and light, we thank you for your help with Aries reading today with whatever they need to know for the highest good for April 2nd through the 8th, 2023. Alright, let's see what is going on with you guys. This is the Everyday Enchantment Tarot by Poppy Palin. Beautiful artwork, huge cards. And you are starting out with the 8 of Blades, also known as the 8 of Swords. Lots of confusion, stuck energy here, not knowing what to do, followed by the 4 of Cups. Lots of disappointment. And the Page of Cups. But there's hope here with this page. Positive thinking, coming with an open heart. In the current energies, we have the Ace of Cups, a new opportunity for a love cup to be filled. At the heart of your reading, we have the 4 of Coins. This is holding on tight, not wanting to let go of something. And the 8 of Cups. Somebody is disconnecting from their emotions here. Perhaps walking away from a situation. We don't know yet. We'll find out with clarifiers. In the immediate future, we have the 7 of Wands. This is blocking energy, guarding unwanted energies, keeping them away. Followed by the Page of Blades. This Page of Swords is all about paying attention. There's something to learn here. And finally, the King of Cups. Oh, wonderful energy. Lots of love here. Stability in emotions in the midst of the storms, of the turbulence, of the rough seas. This energy is all about the calm in the storm. He feels it. He feels it all very intensely. But you'd never know it because he's steady as a rock with his emotions. The overall energy of your reading, Aries, we have the Ace of Blades. This is all about getting clarity, cutting out the unnecessary, and getting to the truth. Okay. And the underlying energy of your reading, Aries, is the Strength card. This shows up when things are hard. That's when strength shows up. That's what you're telling me here. And it's all about taming the inner beast. He's the master at it. And so is the Strength card, because that is how they read each other's energies and what each other needs here. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Let's get right into it with clarifying the overall energy of your reading, the Ace of Blades. What does Aries need to know about the Ace of Blades, also known as the Ace of Swords? Clarity, truth, cutting out the unnecessary. Why is the Ace of Blades here in the overall energy? Okay, starting out with the 3 of Cups, the card of communing with others in love, in good times, in friendship. The Hanged Man, this is stagnant energy. This is not taking any action, but it's not without purpose. It is so that we can gain a fresh perspective, look at things from all angles. And the Lovers. Sometimes this is actually about lovers, but often it is more about a very important choice that needs to be made. Surrounding this Ace of Blades, this clarity, calling in your friends here for support, and looking at things from all angles. I believe trying to make the best choice here, the best decision, cut out the unnecessary. Maybe that is the decision that needs to be made. What do we need to cut out here? What is in our way? What is the truth? What do we need to do? Where is the clarity? I believe it has to do with a very important choice that needs to be made here, and that's why we're looking at things so carefully and communing with others to collaborate, perhaps, um, in this decision. All right, we'll find out more as the reading continues, but that's what we've got as the overall energy of your reading. The underlying energy for those clarifiers, we have the Three of Wands. We're here because we're waiting for clarity, waiting for to know more so we can make the right choice, perhaps. Okay. So let's look at this Ace of Blades. This is all about chaos and confusion in the mind. On this card, everybody's stressed out. Nobody knows what to do. Everybody feels trapped. Everybody wants out of this situation, but they don't know how to do it. They don't know how to get out. That's how you're feeling. That's what you're showing me. And let's get some clarifiers for this. What's going on with the Ace of Blades? Why is it here? And what does Aries need to know about this Ace of Blades showing up in the recent past? So we have the King of Wands starting out, followed by, matter of fact, let's move these this way. The Five of Swords. And the Nine of Pentacles. Alright, well, the King of Wands, he's all about being confident in his actions, being very determined and confident. But it's followed by the Five of Swords. So that's telling me that on one hand, maybe you normally are feeling that way, or you want to project yourself as this confident master of decisions and actions. However, the Five of Swords says that that's not true at this point in time. The Nine of Pentacles is all about being independent and on your own, doing fine with your resources, doing okay. Happiness is there. You're feeling stable in your garden, but with the Five of Swords even being near this, it feels off. It feels like this is, again, what you would like to portray to others, but you're portraying confidence. The Nine of Pentacles is also about confidence, just like the King. And the Five of Swords says, no, I don't feel confident. This isn't the way I really feel. And it's all on the Eight of Blades. It's all on this card of confusion and feeling trapped. So that's how you're really feeling. That's what's really going on. But project what you're projecting to the rest of the world. You're calm, you're confident, you're cool, you're collected, you're stable. You know, kind of like this guy at the end of the reading, definitely having to do with how they handle things in the midst of a storm. They project calm, and there you're projecting confident. I know what I'm doing. I've got this. But no, there's a lot of doubt, and you're deceiving yourself if you think you have all the answers here, because you don't. Underlying energy, the Nine of Wands. This says you've been through it recently. You're here because you've been through some kind of battle. You're feeling exhausted here as the Nine of Wands. You're determined. You've got great determination, just like that King of Wands. Very determined to stand your ground and come through this somehow. But that's not to say that you haven't been through it. You're exhausted. You're a warrior. You're a warrior. Again, the underlying reason for the baseline of the read, I just want to remind you, a Strength card shows up when things are hard. And this says you've just been through a really hard battle with the Nine of Wands. But again, very determined, and yeah, you're very determined to get through this. Very confident, but there's part of you that doubts that. So let's move on and take a look at the Four of Cups. This card of disappointment and rejection and sadness, all up in your feelings, and so much so that you're so focused on it, you may miss what's going on around you. What does Aries need to know about the Four of Cups in this next position, please, of the recent past? We have the moon. Things yet to be revealed. Something's hidden here. Followed by the Knight of Swords, somebody that wants to rush in and take some action quickly. And the Magician. This is all about manifesting. It seems that we don't know what's wrong here, okay? You're not letting us know. All we know is that you're feeling down, feeling depressed, feeling sad about things that just aren't going the way you want them to. Maybe some emotions are buried here with the moon, telling us that things are hidden. The Knight of Swords, again, wants to rush in and take some sort of action to, like, remedy this. And the Magician is here saying, you know what, you do have the tools you need, everything you need to handle a situation, all the resources, you have them. But it looks like you're stuck in this energy somehow. You want to take action, but right as of this moment, you're not able to because you're so up in your feelings. Underlying, we have the Fool. This is all about a new adventure and a new start, a new beginning. Perhaps this is the reason we're here. You're upset about having to start over. Is that what this is? Not happy about having to start over, not happy about a new adventure at this point anyway. Okay. Let's take a look at the Page of Cups. This is all about being hopeful, coming with a positive attitude and energy. Your heart is open to some situation here. Why is the Page of Cups here, and what does Aries need to know about the Page of Cups, please? You have an opportunity to learn here. You're open to it. Okay, but we have the shadow side. This is the Devil card. The shadow side. That means there's some unhealthy behavior here, some toxic behaviors. 9 of Wands. There's that wounded warrior. And the 2 of Cups. This is a partnership. This is a soul connection of some sort. It doesn't have to be romantic, although it could be. But either way, this is somebody coming to share their love cup with you and to work with you. And these two people have a deep soul connection. And so you're feeling hopeful about this, but you're also wounded from a battle with this soul connection. And again, there's very unhealthy energy here tied up to this hope. Everything's tied up to the card of hope. And because the Devil is tied up to this card of hope, I feel like it might be a false hope or a self-deceit, self-sabotage. In other words, you might be feeling hopeful about something that is unhealthy for you. Okay. The underlying energy here is the 8 of Cups. Disconnecting from the emotions, walking away. We have it coming up in the midline as the final card, so we'll be looking closer at that. But somebody's turning their back on their emotions. And it could be someone else, like, disconnecting from this emotionally. Or it could be you. Especially with the shadow side showing up. When the Devil shows up, and that's unhealthy behavior. But over here you're showing me hope, connectedness to your emotions, surrounding this soul connection. I think we're here because somebody disconnected. Maybe your soul connection partner here is moving on, and you're feeling hopeful, but that's not healthy, or they're not healthy. Either way, the 9 of Wands, again, that's a battle that somebody's been through, and it also can represent illness or unhealthy energy in that way as well. again, very determined. The Page of Cups and the Nine of Wands, determined energy to think positively and move on. But with that shadow side showing up, it just, again, it's something unhealthy is tied up to it. All right, let's move on and check out in the current energies the Ace of Cups. This is a new opportunity to fill up your cup of love somehow. Let's see what the cards say about the Ace of Cups. What does Aries need to know? Here we go. And we have the Five of Cups. This is losses, sorrows, grieving, regrets. The Eight of Swords again. That's the very first card you showed up with in the baseline. This is, again, feeling stuck, not knowing what to do, not even able to see all the options. Just it's thought after thought after thought that's just worry and keeping you stuck, actually. Keeping you in this mind tornado of stinking thinking. Along with the Five of Cups, which is stinking depressive. And we have the Chariot here, the vehicle to victory. This is willpower and drive to be successful, to get to the finish line, to get to your goal. So despite all of the depression and sadness that you're feeling, and the stuck energy of not knowing what to do to fill up a love cup, to take a grasp of this opportunity. You don't know how to do it. You want it. You're showing me you want it, but you're showing me you're completely stuck and you don't know how to do it, and you're very sad and depressed about it, about the losses of a past love, of past things that didn't work out. But again, you're showing up like this warrior, this Chariot card, this I'm determined, the King of Wands, I'm determined, the Nine of Wands, I'm determined. Strength over here, the underline of the baseline, the Chariot here, determination, absolute determination. Even the Ace of Blades, the overall energy of the reading, determination. You are determined to somehow figure this out, but right now you're feeling as stuck and as lost as could be. But you've got this attitude that is just non-stop here. Non-stop. Good attitude. Despite all these feelings. Underlying energy. The reason we're here, because you're carrying a heavy burden. All of them. All of them. It's a very heavy load. This is very hard. What's going on with you? Whew. Wow. The ultimate culmination of burdens is on your shoulders, Aries. Let's look at the Four of Coins. This is again, as a reminder, all about just holding on tight to something. What does Aries need to know about this Four of Coins, please? There it is. All right. The Eight of Wands. Energy moving very quickly, perhaps some sort of communication. We've got the Queen of Cups. She comes with her heart wide open. All the love and good intentions and positive energy and very, very nurturing. Lots of love. Full love cup to share. And the Four of Swords. This is all about needing to take a time out from the situation so that you can get your thoughts straight. And do some healing work also. Getting your thoughts straight, taking a time out, taking a step back from the situation, just a temporary step back. As things are moving quickly, it's like you're holding on for dear life here, holding on to a thread is what I just heard in my head. Holding on by a thread, just barely holding on. Everything's happening so fast, and it's like I'm just holding on through this roller coaster ride of whatever this is that's causing all this confusion. with the Queen of Cups here, this could be support from another energy coming in with a lot of love to offer to you. Or it could represent yourself just needing to take a time out. Your heart is still open, but you just need a break. You just need a break. You've got such positive energy that you just need a rest. It's like mentally, you just need a rest, is what it feels like. Because everything's happening so fast, it's like you're just holding on for dear life. Yeah. Okay. All right. Tried to talk through it, and I just keep getting the same message, the same energy. So it's confusing to me, but I'm sure it makes sense to somebody out there. Underlying energy, we have the Two of Wands. Yeah, this is waiting and contemplating the future long term. Yeah, waiting, taking that time out, not taking any action at this point. You're just holding on. You're just trying to get through it. Whatever this is, just trying to get through it. There is love here for you. There is support here for you. But you just need a break. Okay. All right, let's take a look at the Eight of Cups. This is that disconnection from emotions here. Who's doing it? What does Aries need to know about it? The Eight of Cups. Why is it here, Spirit? The final card in the current energies. There it is. Queen of Pentacles shows up. She's the nurturing mother of the tarot. Very healing, very supportive energy here. Followed by the Nine of Swords. This is anxiety to the max. Very, very stressed out here. And the Seven of Wands. We've got that coming up in the immediate future. Your very next card will be clarifying, but this is all about blocking energy, blocking the unwanted energy, trying to keep it at bay, standing your ground, defending yourself. Yeah, this is self-nurturing. This is calling and healing with the Queen of Pentacles. It could be somebody's mother showing up to add support. It really could quite literally be that, but it doesn't have to be. Either way, nurturing energy is here being called in because there's so much anxiety around somebody who's disconnecting from their emotions, somebody who's turning their back, perhaps leaving, perhaps moving on. They're leaving behind a mess. They just don't want it anymore. They don't want to deal with it anymore, and again, this is causing a lot of stress and a lot of anxiety, and there's a lot of blocking energy trying to keep the I don't know, maybe even trying to stop a person from leaving, wanting to heal the situation. Like, wait, we can heal this. I know there's a lot of stress. I know there's a lot of anxiety, but don't do that. Don't turn your back, kind of thing. I feel like that's what's being said here. Don't, like it's a plea, like, don't do it. I want to block this energy. I don't want you to leave. I don't want you to disconnect. I'm really stressed out. We can heal this. Yeah, that's what this is saying. No wonder you're holding on like by a thread, trying to get your thoughts straight. You're offering your love. You're offering all this healing, loving, supportive energy. Everything's happening so fast, you're just barely holding on here. It's like this Two of Cups partnership is like out the door, and you're like, no, stop, wait, we can do something. That's what it feels like. But you're stuck, you're confused. It's like, what, you know, you're showing up here with everything. You're showing up here with all the support, trying to figure out a way out of this situation. but someone else is not. Someone else is turning their back. Okay, so the underlying energy here, we have the Seven of Pentacles. We're here because we're assessing the situation. Yeah, yeah, you're assessing it, saying we can heal it. Please don't go. Please stop turning your back on this. And okay, let's move on and take a look at this energy, the Seven of Wands, the blocking energy that you're showing up here with. What does Aries need to know about this Seven of Wands, please? Seven of Wands, blocking energy. Okay, and we have the Ten of Pentacles. No wonder you're blocking the energy if you're protecting this. Ten of Pentacles is your legacy, all the manifestations that you ideally build in this life. The Empress is here. She's the balance of all four queens. She is very nurturing, grounded, loving, attractive, extremely creative. She could be a mother, doesn't have to be, but could be. And third clarifier, the Four of Cups, disappointment. Disappointment. Feeling very upset about how things are going. Okay, over here, I feel like the Seven of Wands is you blocking the situation of someone leaving. You want to block it. You want to stop them from leaving. That's what you're trying to do. But over here, I feel like this Seven of Wands, yes, it's still blocking, but I don't feel like it's you. I feel like you're being blocked here. I feel like you are the Empress. You're the balanced one trying to come into this situation saying, hey, calm down. We can work this out. We can find a way. We can be determined to figure this out. We have hope. We have love. We have the Ten of Pentacles. We have a lot of stability here that we've built. We should protect it. But it's all being blocked. Someone else is blocking you. While you want to block them from leaving, they're blocking you. It feels like over here. They don't want to know about the disappointments. They don't want to deal with an Empress, which is crazy because anybody should want to deal with an Empress, absolutely. And the Ten of Pentacles, I mean, it's just being blocked. Somebody else is blocking this legacy from continuing at this point. Underlying energy, yeah, look at that. The Five of Pentacles, it's abandonment. It's, we're here because something's been abandoned. Something's out in the cold. And I feel like it's you. I feel like you're being blocked here from what you want. Alright, let's move on and take a look at the Page of Blades, also known as the Page of Swords. It's all about watching and paying close attention because there's something to learn here. Why is the Page of Blades here? See if we can get some clarity here. Okay. Well, not with this first card, the Two of Swords. She's wearing a blindfold. Her heart is blocked, and there's indecision and confusion. Four of Pentacles, same as the Four of Coins, right at the heart of your reading, holding on tight. And the Two of Wands. We've seen it before, and it means the same thing. This is not taking action. This is it's a card of contemplation. Which way do I go? It's thinking about the future long term. It's a card of waiting. It's It's a card of indecision, just like the Two of Swords is about indecision. There's confusion, there's indecision, there's waiting, there's thinking about the future, and there's just holding on tight. I don't know what we learn from that, unless this helps you get like a bird's eye perspective of just a confirmation of, yeah, I am being validated by spirit here because this is what I'm going through, and I'm just holding on. Again, it's the same energy. I'm just holding on through this, through all of this indecision and waiting about a decision, waiting while I'm confused. I can't see the whole picture here. I don't know what's going on. You're worried about your future. I know that. And again, you're just holding on through this. And with the page being here, you are learning. You are learning. You may not like what you're learning, but you are learning. All right, let's take a look at. Again, it's very similar to these energies. It's stagnant energy. You're just looking at the situation. You want to commune. You want to come together with others in love and friendship and good times. And it's about a serious choice being made here. It's one way or the other. It's just between two things, and they're opposite choices. They're opposite ways. Very much like this Two of Wands. This Lover's card and this Two of Wands are very, very similar. Only the Lovers denotes that it's an extremely important, life-changing type of choice. And all you want is clarity here, and to cut away the unnecessary, to get all the unnecessary BS out of the way here, out of this situation, so that you can commune in coming together with others and figure this out. That's all you want. That's all you're showing me over and over and over again, this dedication to working this out. So let's take a look at your final card in the immediate future, this King of Cups. Staying calm in the midst of the storm, coming with your full love cup. Very balanced energy here you have with this King of Cups. What does Aries need to know about this King of Cups, please? Okay, so all your clarifiers came out. We've got the Wheel of the Year, which is same as the Wheel of Fortune, followed by the Page of Wands and the Three of Wands. All right. Well, the wheel says that things are changing in a major way here. They've already changed, or they're in the midst of changing, or they are right about to change here in the future. Either way, big change is on the way. Page of Wands, this has your interest. This has your attention like a moth to a flame. You can't think of anything else. You're fixated on this. You're open to it. Your heart is open. You're willing to learn whatever needs to be learned here. And then we have the Three of Wands, and this is all about waiting. You're waiting on someone else, and I believe we're waiting on someone else to make a decision. This soul connection person to make a decision. To hopefully not turn their back, maybe, and to at least get some clarity and make some sort of decision here, so you're not always stuck in this waiting mode. But things are changing with the wheel here. Things are definitely changing, so this is to be continued. The underlying energy, the Seven of Pentacles, again assessing the situation. We're still in that mode, so this hasn't wrapped up. We don't have a finalization on it yet. It just shows we're in this mode of assessing and waiting and waiting and waiting, and trying to block. You're trying to block them, they're trying to block you. In the meantime, everybody's just waiting to make a final decision. And no wonder you're feeling so stuck in the Eight of Swords energy, because That's, I mean, you're basically waiting on them to make some sort of decision. Ugh, I'm so sorry. What a yucky place to be, waiting on them. But you're putting in your all. You're obviously dedicated, and you're very balanced here. And there's nothing else you can do. You're giving it your best. You're being patient. You're taking a time out. You're always showing your love. Uh, I'm here. I'm hopeful. I'm here. I want to commune. I want to get together. You're showing it over and over again. It's beautiful and dedicated. Let's get a message from the Gateway of Light activation here. Spirit, what special message do you have for our Aries friends from the Gateway of Light activation? And you have the Sword of Light. Divine protection, cords cut, breakthrough energy. Let's see what this Sword of Light card says for you, your special message. Here it is. The Sword of Light is the main energetic tool of Archangel Michael, the Prince of Heaven. His name means he who is like God, and he is considered Source's right-hand man. He is the archangel who is chosen to guide and protect all light workers. Anyone who is feeling called to make a difference on this planet can be guided and supported by him. The Sword of Light has been pictured as both a spear of light and a lightning bolt. Either way, it's a powerful symbol of truth and spiritual power. Even though it is carried by Michael, it can be invoked by all of those working in the light to help them move beyond blockages and limitations and to sever cords of fear. Joan of Arc invoked it when she was going into battle. To connect, visualize yourself engulfed in golden light and say this: Sword of Light, thank you for cutting the unnecessary cords that bind me to fear. I stand in truth and light, fulfilling the call of my soul. And this is your message. When this card comes to you, know that it is confirmation that you are walking the path of light and responding to pre-incarnation soul contracts to make a difference on the planet. It is also a sign that you have the opportunity to sever connections to fears and limitations. Energetic cords bind us to situations, loved ones, and even the past. But if you are in transition now and detaching from unnecessary connections, dramas, and fears, not but if you are, it says, but you are in transition now and detaching from unnecessary connections, dramas, and fears. Know that there will be a great severing at this time, and you might feel isolated for a moment as you will be reconfiguring your circle of trust and moving into a life that is in greater alignment with your highest good. Know that the cords that bind you to loved ones and soul family will remain intact. It's only the lower vibrational connections that are being severed. Expect breakthroughs and doors of opportunity opening for you. If you feel strongly connected to Archangel Michael, know that his energy is with you now. Oh my gosh, I've got chills all over. That's an amazing message. Absolutely amazing message for you. I hope it helps, and I thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate reading for you, and I look forward to reading for you next time. Take care, guys.